Miles, I have something I want to talk about. It's about our marriage. I want to have a serious conversation.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden? What's going on?
I feel like you've changed since we got married. When we first met, you were so kind and cared about me. But recently, something feels different.
Changed? What do you mean? I don't think I've changed at all.
For example, you used to look me in the eye when I talked to you. But now, you're always looking at your phone, and your replies are so half-hearted. It feels like you're not interested in what I say, and it makes me sad.
That's because I'm tired from work. Every guy wants to relax a bit when he gets home. I just want to unwind at home.
I understand, but I also want to cherish the time we spend together. We used to laugh and talk together, but now we hardly do that, and it makes me really lonely.
What are you talking about being all needy? I need to take a break too. If I only think about family stuff, it will affect my work, you know? You should understand that much.
Taking a break is important, but neglecting time with family isn't right. Work is important, but I want you to also value our relationship.
So, what exactly should I do? How do you want me to change?
You promised to help with the housework, and I want you to listen to me more and spend more time with me. Don't forget that we're partners.
Help with housework? I work hard and make money, and I'll leave the house stuff to you, Lucy. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
That's not right. Marriage is about supporting each other, and I think we should share the housework. It's not fitting for modern times. Marriage should be an equal partnership, and we should share the responsibilities of the home, right?
Enough already. Fine. I'll help with the housework and listen to you more. Is that what you want? Will that make you happy? But understand that I'm busy too.
Will you really do that? If you do, I also want to support you more. Let's help each other and create a better home together.
That would be nice, right? It's not easy for people to change overnight. You're so naive.
I know it's hard to change suddenly, but I want us to get back to valuing each other, even if it's little by little.
Yeah, I want that too.
Thank you, Miles. Miles, working late every night must be tough. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
What? It's nothing special. Don't send me pointless messages on WhatsApp.
I told you yesterday, but you'll be home early today, right?
Huh? Why? I'm busy.
I told you yesterday. Did you forget? I've been feeling a lot of pressure in my stomach lately, and the doctor said the baby would be born soon.
So what?
So what? Miles, our child is going to be born. It's not just my child. You said you would go to the parenting class last time, but you canceled last minute because of work. Don't you care about your own child at all?
Even if I go to the parenting class, I won't be home much, so I don't see the point. I won't have much time to spend with a child, and you'll be the one actually raising the baby, right? So I think it's enough for you to go to the parenting class alone.
That's not what I mean, Miles. It's our first child, so both of us need to learn as much as we can and prepare to raise the baby together. We should support and cooperate with each other, don't you think?
Well, but if there's something you don't know, you can just look it up online. It's a convenient time we live in, and there's no need to leave the house for that. You can gain knowledge without attending the parenting class.
That might be true, but I was the only one there without my husband. When people ask where my husband is, it's embarrassing and makes me feel alone.
They're probably all just slackers. I'm busy, so I can't take that kind of time off. Please understand.
You don't have to say it like that. Calling everyone slackers is rude, and I'm doing my best too.
Besides, just because the baby's due soon doesn't mean it will be born right now, right? So if I come home early today and the baby isn't born, it would be a waste of a good drinking party.
Drinking party? Is it work-related?
No, it's with some friends from college today, but it might lead to future business opportunities, and networking is important.
Even so, I'd like you to come home as early as possible today. I'm nervous about the first birth, and if you tell your friends that, they'll understand.
Look, you might not get it since you haven't been a working professional, but staying close with college friends can lead to future business opportunities. Networking is crucial.
That might be true, but can't it wait?
Since my dad passed away, I've taken over the company, and it's hard trying to support you and the kid. What if my income goes down? Are you going to make our kid live in poverty?
Well, I can't work right now because I'm in the last month of pregnancy, but I'm planning to do what I can.
See? You're living off my income, so just keep me happy and stop complaining.
What? Why would you say that? Your words really hurt me.
You complain just because I come home a little late. It makes me not want to come home at all. Try thinking about my position a little. I'm tired too, and I want to relax when I get home. Before you tell me to come home, make it a place I want to come back to. If you complain every time I come home, of course I won't want to come back. Think about my feelings a little.
Jesus Christ, how did you become so cold?
Even now, the rent for the house you live in is paid by my income. While I'm earning, you're just sitting at home doing nothing, right? It's really enviable. You get to spend all day doing nothing and living easy, right?
I've been doing the housework while managing my health. I work hard every day, and it hurts to be told that. I'm tired too, and it's tough for me.
Housework? That doesn't take long, right? You say you're not feeling well, but pregnancy isn't an illness, and plenty of people work through it. You're just being spoiled. Everyone's doing their best, so you should too.
Yeah, but there are times when I feel really bad. I want you to understand that. I'm doing everything by myself.
Besides, it was your decision not to go back to your parents' place to give birth, right? It's strange to complain to me about it.
It was because my parents wouldn't accept our marriage, so I had no choice. I really wanted to go back to my parents' place, but the situation didn't allow it.
You just couldn't convince them, right? You should have tried harder. If you had properly persuaded them, this wouldn't have happened. I'm busy working from morning till night for you guys. You can give birth to the child by yourself. Without my income, you wouldn't be able to live, so you should be grateful. Do you understand how hard it is for me? Oh, I have to go now. See you later. I'm planning to have a good time tonight, so I might not be reachable.
Miles, I've been calling you for a while. What are you doing? I think I might be going into labor. My stomach has been hurting for a while. I think the baby is about to be born.
Huh? Don't call me for something like that. I'm busy right now. You know this is an important time for me. It's annoying to be called out for something like this.
I called a taxi, but they said it would take a while. Miles, you're at the office, right? It's only 10 minutes by car from home. So could you take me to the hospital? Please, I need your help.
No, I'm not at the office right now. Why are you so dependent on me? You can handle this on your own.
What? Where are you then? Why aren't you at the office at such an important time?
I'm at the airport.
Airport? Is it a business trip? I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me?
Why do I have to tell you my schedule all the time? I finished my work earlier than expected, so I'm going on a trip abroad.
So it's a completely personal trip?
Yeah, it's completely personal. I've been working hard all the time, so I deserve to reward myself.
What? But I'm on the verge of giving birth. Why at this time?
You're the one giving birth. It's not like my presence would reduce the pain. The doctor will be there, right?
But I would feel reassured if you were by my side, Miles. Oh, I think my water just broke. Please come back.
No, I can't. I'm about to depart.
Are you going on this trip alone? Who are you going with?
Who cares? It's a friend. A friend. Stop meddling in every little detail. I'll call my mom so you can have her come over. Even if I'm not there, she'll be there for you.
She mentioned she's been feeling unwell lately, so I can't ask her for help.
You get along well with my mom, so you should ask her to be there. I can't keep catering to your selfish demands.
Selfish? Fine, I'll wait for the taxi. My mother-in-law's house isn't that close anyway.
I've already asked her to come over.
Why did you do that without asking? I told you she doesn't need to come. It hurts. Tell her she doesn't need to come.
Anyway, I'm not coming. I'm going on my trip. I'll be busy during the trip, so I won't be reachable. But I'll contact you when I get back. Bye. Man, that was the best trip ever. It was fun, but I'm tired. Well, I got a decent break and I'm satisfied. So, I'll finally make some time for you. I'll come see you and the baby. So, did the baby arrive?
The baby was born, but you don't have to come if you don't want to.
What? Are you mad because I didn't go to the hospital? You should handle your own water breaking. Whatever. Which hospital was it again? I'm tired, but I guess I'll come.
You should be able to make it to the funeral.
What? Funeral? What are you talking about?
I still need to stay in the hospital. You'll have to handle everything by yourself.
Wait, whose funeral?
Your mother.
My mom? But she was fine just a few days ago.
I told you she was feeling unwell, right? Your mother was really worried when she found out you were going on an overseas trip. She kept saying, "I'm sorry for my foolish son," while driving me. But when we got to the hospital, she suddenly started suffering and was in real pain.
My mom? I can't believe that. Did that really happen? She was always so healthy. I never thought something like this would happen.
Yes, I was worried too, but I couldn't stay with her because I had to give birth. The doctor said it was a strain on her body from pushing herself too hard, despite being unwell.
No way. That can't be true. I can't believe my mom would end up like that. But if it's true...
I gave birth to our child while barely conscious. While you were having a fun vacation, I was going through all this alone. If you hadn't gone on that cheating trip and had stayed to drive us, this wouldn't have happened.
But she was already in bad health, right? Even if I had driven, it might not have changed anything. So saying that is...
You're truly a terrible person. A normal person would reflect on their actions, but you don't seem to. It's really disappointing to see you show no remorse.
But...
And you don't deny the cheating trip. You really went on a trip with another woman. While I was giving birth, while your mother was suffering. I can't forgive you.
Lucy, calm down. The cheating was just a fling. Just for fun. I wasn't serious about it. You're the only one for me. We even have a child together.
I couldn't forgive your attitude before, but with this, I've decided I will never forgive you. No matter how much you apologize, your mother is... She's not coming back. Don't come to the hospital. I don't want to see your face. Just seeing you makes my anger rise.
Lucy, let's meet and talk. I want to see the baby too. Let's discuss everything properly. How we'll move forward, let's think about it together.
I told you the name of the hospital so many times, and you didn't even remember it. That's how much I mean to you. Anyway, give your mother a proper funeral. We'll talk after that.
Lucy, wait. Please don't divorce me. I need you. I can't live without you. Lucy, are you feeling okay? How are you doing now? How's your recovery?
I'm scheduled to be discharged next week. But more importantly, you got my letter, right?
I got it. But you don't seriously want a divorce, do you?
Do you think I sent you that letter as a joke? I told you last time that I don't intend to forgive you, right?
But a divorce would be a problem for me. It would really be a problem. I need to avoid it at all costs. I can't even think about getting a divorce.
A problem? Normally, I'd understand if you said you didn't want a divorce. But what do you mean by it being a problem? Can you explain exactly why it's a problem? What do you mean by a problem? You need to explain it properly or I won't understand. Do you have another reason for not wanting a divorce?
Well, it's because I'm having money troubles.
Having money troubles? That's not a valid reason. If we divorce, we'll have to divide the assets. And since this is your fault, I'll be asking for alimony and child support.
But I never expected my mom wouldn't leave any inheritance. I didn't think I'd end up in this situation. I really need the money.
Wait, have you forgotten? Your mom was involved in volunteer work for a long time, and she donated everything she had, except for what she needed to live on, to underprivileged children.
I never heard that. I can't believe she was doing that. I had no idea she was doing such things.
It's not that it was a surprise. You just weren't tuned in. Your mom was such a kind and good person. And your dad was unfaithful and neglectful towards the family. And your mom always apologized for the fact that you're like him.
Come on. A little cheating is actually a good thing for men. You'd prefer a man who's popular over one who isn't, right?
What? Are you saying you cheated for my sake? Don't joke around. Of course I want a man who doesn't cheat.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but...
Your mom regretted what your dad did to her and what you did to me. We all knew you were cheating.
I was wrong. But please, hold off on the divorce. I really need money right now. Because you're the beneficiary of my mom's life insurance, it should have been me, her child.
She said she wanted me to be free if anything happened to her. She was such a wonderful woman.
Come on, I promise I won't cheat anymore. From now on, I'll live for you and our child. Just this once. Please don't divorce me. Lend me some money, I'm begging you.
No. Why would I lend you money? If we don't divorce, you'll definitely use it all. I want to honor your mom's wishes.
Even after I apologize this much, it's still no good. Fine, I get it. I'll handle it with the company then.
The company? Oh, are you going to embezzle money again?
Embezzle? It's my company, so I can do what I want.
The reason you want money is to spoil your mistresses, right? You spent all the money buying them gifts, treating them to fancy dinners, and now you spent a lot on this trip. And you're out of money again, right?
So what if I did? Is that any of your business? Don't interfere with how I do things.
You're not the CEO or anything. Aren't you misunderstanding your position?
What? What are you talking about? Did you forget that I'm the CEO?
You're getting fired. there's no place for you in the company anymore.
Why? What did I do?
Your sister's going to be the CEO. She's taking over the company instead of you.
My sister? Why her? I should be the CEO.
She's more capable than you and you've been using company funds. The other board members seem to agree. Everyone is fed up with you.
What? So I'm going to be unemployed? Is this really happening?
It seems so, but you still need to pay the alimony. Even if you're unemployed, your responsibility doesn't change.
What about the house? The house we're living in is under the company's name. Where am I supposed to live?
I don't know. That's your problem. I've already arranged movers and I'm moving out. I'll be fine, even without that house.
Where are you moving? I have nowhere to go.
To your mother's house. Your sister lived there too, and she invited me to live with her. She cares for us. Your sister will be busy with work now, and since she's a single mother, we decided to help each other out.
No way. Then there's no place for me. I have nothing left. Is that it?
That's right. And as I recall, your sister's husband cheated on her too. So she has a lot of resentment towards you.
Where am I supposed to live? I have no house or job.
What? Why don't you go to one of your mistresses? You have them, right?
But I can't reach them. They don't answer my calls or messages on WhatsApp.
If they truly liked you, they would help you. Maybe your mistresses have given up on you too. Ah, maybe they found out you're out of money and left. They were smarter than I thought.
What did you do? What did you say to them?
What? I just told them if they continued the relationship, I'd ask for alimony from them too. It's the truth, so it couldn't be helped. I didn't expect it to be someone from the company though. Apparently, you were flirting at work too. It was easy to figure out who it was.
No way. So I've been dumped. No house, no job. What am I supposed to do? Lucy, please, don't leave me. You're kind. You wouldn't do this. Think of the child. It's unfair for them to grow up without a father. Please, don't abandon me.
You're always like this. You always make it seem like it's my fault. This child would be unfortunate to have a father who doesn't come home and treats his mother poorly. I'm glad we can get divorced before you meet the baby.
But I haven't even seen the baby's face yet.
You went on a trip overseas with your mistress instead of being with me. We'll handle everything through the lawyers from now on. I'm still recovering from my injuries.
Wait a minute. We're not done talking. Please, reconsider.
I won't wait. I never want to talk to you again. Live your life freely from now on.
No way.
After that, Miles was fired and kicked out of the company. His sister became the CEO, and his affair became known within the company. No one trusts him anymore. Miles lost his house and now reportedly moves from one friend's house to another. As soon as his mistresses found out he had no money, they cut off contact with him and now is completely alone. After his mother passed away, he realized how much she had supported him, but it's too late now. I plan to continue living a happy life with my child. My sister-in-law has been a huge help to me, and I'm managing well and raising my child. Every day, as I watch my child grow, I feel that my decision was the right one. I plan to continue living a happy life with my child.
Have you taken your lunch break?
Well, I just opened my packed lunch.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
I might be assigned to a big project.
Oh, really? That's great. Glad to hear that. I know that you've been working so hard, my dear.
Stop treating me like a kid. Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not. I'm sincerely happy for you.
It hasn't been decided yet.
But it means that you're one of the candidates, right? That's great.
Do you really think so?
Yes, of course. Keep up the good work.
I will. If I'm assigned a project, I think I have to work more overtime. I'll come home late. I'll have to go for business trips more. I need to manage how my team works too.
Exactly. I understand. I'll miss you a little, but I really hope you're doing your best.
Thanks. Anyway, I need to get back to work.
Okay, I will also start mine. Thanks for letting me know about the good news. James, can you reply immediately? It's urgent.
What is it?
I got involved in an accident.
Huh? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but I think I broke my leg. I'm still young, so considering my future, I was told that it's better to have a surgical treatment.
Oh my God. Surgery? Is it that bad?
Apparently, I'm currently enduring the pain with an IV drip of painkillers. The doctor will explain the symptoms of the injury and the surgery in detail. He said that he needs to see my family member to discuss about that.
Oh, well, if that's what the doctor says, then I guess I better do that.
Well, James, can you come to the hospital now?
What? Why me?
You're my husband, right? You need to hear the doctor's explanation together with me.
The doctor said that he wants the family member to listen, right? So it doesn't have to be me. It could be your parents.
Huh? We are married. So as my husband, you should come, don't you think so?
Any of the family members can come. I don't think I can help to make your injury better, even if I listen to the doctor's explanation.
That's true, but I want you to come here.
You know I'm at work, okay? If I leave, it'll be a problem for everyone.
I know what you mean, but it's your wife's surgery. You are allowed to come. I know your company has a good reputation for family care of the employees.
I'll ask around, but don't get your hopes up.
I'm sure you'll be available. I'll wait for you at the hospital. Hurry up and come. James, where are you? You couldn't adjust your work schedule? Or are you on your way to the hospital? Please call me because I'm keeping the doctor waiting.
I'm in a meeting right now. I just can't get out. I'm sorry, but could you please ask your mother?
Huh? Why didn't you tell me this earlier? You made the doctor wait.
I told you, I am at work. I didn't have time to call or text.
No. Oh my God. What's more important, my surgery or your job?
Don't ask me to decide that. I told you the other day, I am about to take on the big project. That's been decided, and things suddenly started to become very hectic.
Oh, I got it. That's good to hear. I don't blame you if that's the case.
I'm sorry.
I understand. I told my mom to wait, just in case. I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Give my regards to your mother.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. James, is the meeting over?
The meeting was over, but I'm still busy. What is it?
What do you mean? I called you because my surgery is finally scheduled. You didn't forget, did you?
Of course not. So, when's the surgery?
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. It would be better not to let too much time pass. So the surgery is scheduled on short notice for tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
James?
Yes.
Of course you'll come, right?
Where?
To the hospital, of course.
I don't think I can go.
What? Why not?
I've got to go on an urgent trip for a project. A golf trip with some people from my client's company.
Wait a minute. You are aware of my current situation, right? Why did you plan that trip without telling me?
I can't help it. Your surgery and the project started on the same day.
That's true, but I was involved in an accident and will have surgery tomorrow. Can't you talk to the company and do something about it?
I'm saying I can't go because that wasn't possible.
I mean, there are plenty of other people who could go on a golf trip, right? Can't you just ask them to take that trip instead?
It's like a social gathering for an upcoming project. It's an important trip for me to get to know the faces and the personalities of my clients' employees. You don't do much work, so you don't know how important this trip is.
I don't get it. I'm in pain from the accident, and you didn't even call me. My surgery is scheduled tomorrow because you didn't call me. I'm on painkillers since I can't endure the pain without that, okay?
I don't understand what I should do. I am just troubled. Anyway, it's not my fault.
Huh?
Because you weren't supposed to get involved in the accident. You weren't supposed to have the surgery. If I'd known in advance, I might have been able to schedule it.
If your company would give you a day off to accompany me on the day of my surgery, I can call them directly.
Don't do that. You are not a child. You shouldn't have gotten into that accident in the first place.
Huh? I didn't want to get into an accident either.
I don't like it when you keep putting your own convenience on me. It's not that I don't want to be there for your surgery, but this project I've been entrusted with. I want to make sure it goes perfectly. Do you understand?
I see. All right, that's enough.
Why are you mad at me? Patricia, how are you feeling? Well, I called the hospital. I heard you almost died in the accident.
Almost died? Why did you say that in such a cruel way? Well, thanks to the good doctor, the surgery was a huge success.
Great. So, how long are you going to be in the hospital?
About a month.
I see. Well, just take it easy. Think of it as a break.
I'm going to try to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm going to do my best in rehabilitation. I'm still in pain right now, but...
It's normal, since you had the surgery. Well, things are going well here. My clients are happy to see me. I'm starting to remember names and faces. With these people, I think we're going to have a very successful project.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you chose to skip accompanying me on the day of my surgery. That's why I want you to be successful.
I know. I'm a super serious workaholic. I always think about how much I contribute to the company.
I don't know if it's work or fun for you.
What are you talking about? Entertainment is an important part of the job. We can't do a good job if we don't all work together as one team.
I see. Just come to the hospital as soon as you get back. James, are you still working?
Ah, Patricia. I'm working overtime again today.
It's been a week since the surgery, but you haven't shown up at the hospital even once. Can you explain to me the reason why? To be honest, my parents, the doctors and nurses are appalled.
I told you I have to work more overtime once the project is official. You don't understand because you've only got a cushy job.
I understand that, but your wife is in the hospital. Isn't it strange that you didn't even pay her a visit?
I'm sorry about that. I'm struggling to do my best.
I don't think that matters anymore. Are you really working?
It's obvious. Don't be rude. Do you know how hard I'm working?
If you put it that way, I've also had a pretty tough time myself.
Anyway, I'll be there as soon as I've finished some things. Just wait a little longer.
When do you think you'll be ready?
I don't know.
I can't believe that you're such a workaholic. If the project is a success, I'd like to see the results.
What's with that tone? Why are you being a sarcastic jerk when people are working so hard?
How can you, who's been thinking about skipping work all this time, suddenly become a workaholic?
Don't be silly. I'm just doing what I have to do. Don't be ridiculous.
Do you really need to work that hard and just abandon your wife in the hospital? Maybe you're trying at the wrong time.
What are you talking about? You're so persistent. Don't pester me every single time. I'm terribly busy, so why don't you just sleep in the hospital for the rest of your life?
What a terrible guy you are. Seems that you don't care about me at all. I understand now.
Patricia, you're finally getting out of the hospital.
Thanks to you. You never came to see me after all.
I'm sorry. I just didn't have the time to do that. My work got so busy.
Really?
I'll make sure I go home early today.
I don't know if I can trust you. You told me that I'm better off sleeping in a hospital for the rest of my life, right?
Huh?
You said it. You said that you're busy, so you want me to just sleep in a hospital for the rest of my life.
That was just a figure of speech. Can't you even understand that? Anyway, I'm going home early today.
You don't have to worry about me. Why don't you just get on with your important work?
Why are you upset? I'm happy to see my wife out of the hospital.
You didn't even care when I got involved in the accident. You didn't accompany me during the surgery. You didn't even check on me once while I was in the hospital. How can you be happy to hear that I'm finally discharged from the hospital?
I told you, didn't I? It's not my fault because they started the project. I've been busy.
You can stay busy forever.
Why did you say that?
Because I'm never going to see you again.
Huh? You're getting out of the hospital today, right? Stop blabbering nonsense. Anyway, I'll see you later. Hey, Patricia, what the hell is going on? Explain to me. I thought you got out of the hospital today.
Yes, I did.
I just got home. Why are the rooms empty? You're not home either, are you?
Oh, I had a contractor move all my stuff while I was in the hospital.
They moved it? Where?
Where? My new house, of course.
What? I didn't hear anything about it.
Because you're busy with work, right? You didn't come to visit me, so I couldn't talk to you.
I know that I was busy with work, but you shouldn't have decided to move out on your own.
You haven't been home, have you?
What? Don't be silly. Well, sometimes I stayed over at the office when I had to work late, but I did go home.
Are you sure? Then you must know that some stuff have been moved out.
What?
They moved my stuff out a week ago.
Seriously?
That means you didn't know, right? If you didn't go home, you couldn't have known. You didn't go home because you were at your affair partner's house.
What the?
You didn't expect that I know about that, right?
Why did you?
My friend just showed me this picture. I just sent you the picture.
What the hell is this?
I want to know who she is. You told me you attended the social gathering for the project. You went on a golf trip, right?
Oh, yes.
So, the person you were dealing with was a woman.
There was a woman on the team.
I see. I have a friend who likes to play golf there. My friend told me that there's a guy who looks a lot like my husband. She sent me some pictures of this guy. She said you both look like a couple to her.
That's just what she thought. There were other employees around.
Is that so? But there are many more pictures.
Huh?
I'll send them to you now.
This one. When and who took these pictures?
The picture of you walking into that woman's apartment And she's even holding your arm like she's having a good time. And there's one of you shopping at the supermarket.
I am asking you about who took those pictures.
I showed pictures of your golf trip, and I had my doubts about how insane your behavior was. So, I asked the investigation office to look into you.
You did that while you were in the hospital? What a crazy woman.
My mother helped me.
Does your mother already know about this?
Of course. You didn't even worry that I had an accident. You neglected me after my surgery. What kind of husband would do that? Even my mother was disgusted.
You...
That's why I decided to move out on my own.
Why?
Don't you understand? It means I'm divorcing you.
Divorce? Don't be silly. I didn't approve that. I won't do paperwork for the divorce.
Oh, that's okay. I filed it and brought it to your company.
What? To the company? Why did you give it to the company? It had nothing to do with the company.
It had something to do with it.
What the hell does it have to do with my company? Stop kidding.
I'm not kidding. I got into an accident when I was protecting a pregnant woman.
What? What does that have to do with the company?
The pregnant woman is the daughter of the president of your company.
What? The president's daughter?
She's married and expecting a baby soon.
Oh, I've heard that story before.
The president came to visit me right after the surgery with his family. He said thanks to me, his daughter and her baby were saved. He told me how grateful he was from the bottom of his heart. When I got his business card, I realized he is the president of your company.
Oh no.
He was a friendly man and told me about a lot of things. We talked a lot about you.
What did you talk about?
You were working on a big project. You went on a golf trip with your business partners. You were too busy working every day to come visit me in the hospital even once.
Are you an idiot? Why did you say that?
Why? Because that's what you told me. Listen, your boss was so surprised and he looked into your job internally.
Seriously?
I heard you weren't selected for the project.
What?
I heard you were rumored to be having an affair with a woman in the same department. It was so obvious between the two of you that word got around. I heard that's why you were removed from the project.
No, that must be some kind of mistake.
Do you think the president would tell me something wrong, even though he did an internal investigation?
Maybe.
The president was very angry when he found out about it. He said he couldn't allow such a scumbag to work for his company.
So?
Now, he's considering your demotion. Or better yet, he's considering firing you.
Hold on. I'm going to lose my job? Please don't do that. I'm sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
The devil got in the way and you had an affair. So you didn't show your face when I was involved in an accident and on the day of my surgery? Who would accept such a reason?
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want a divorce. How am I supposed to live with myself if you divorce me?
I don't care. You decided to do that on your own, so you must take responsibility.
Please, talk to my boss. I want to keep my job in my current department.
That's not gonna happen.
Why?
You must have had some pretty nasty dealings with your affair partner. I heard you had a pretty bad reputation. It's weird to watch. I heard some people were saying that you're getting in their way since you can't work properly.
Really?
Well, if I were the company's president, I can't help but to think about your demotion. If a good employee quits because of you, there's no way to save the company. The documents and photos proving the affair and the divorce papers, I've left them with the president, so please, pick them up.
Are you serious? Give me a break.
Because I couldn't move, the president went to the hospital several times. He said he'd take care of me. How could I refuse?
I'm so sorry. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. Please, forgive me. I'll do whatever you say, Patricia.
Really?
I cross my heart and swear to die.
I want a divorce.
No, I mean...
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you.
What?
Your stuff is in the trunk room. It's due tomorrow. If you don't get them out as soon as possible, they'll charge you extra fees, so be careful. I left the keys with the president, along with all the paperwork. Also, the lease on the apartment is up at the end of this month. You'd better find a new place to live by then.
Oh no, you're kidding, right? I have to meet the president early tomorrow?
That's right. If you want to excuse yourself, you can go directly to the president. He's a sensible man who listened to me kindly. What a brilliant man. Well then, good day to you.
Wait a minute. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just being friendly with a female colleague of mine. Why should I be punished that much?
Put your hands on your chest. Think about it. I don't think we're getting anywhere talking to you. I'm going to stop talking to you now.
Wait, we're still in the middle of a conversation, right? Think about me too.
I can't do this anymore. Then I'm blocking you right after this. Goodbye. After that, James went to see the president in a cold sweat. After being lectured by the president, he was ordered to move to the branch office, and his belongings in the trunk room were to be sent to his new post. I decided to make James and the adulterer pay alimony. The divorce was successfully finalized. Incidentally, it seems that the woman with whom James was having an affair has had a similar experience before. She may have felt uncomfortable, so she left the company and disappeared. James was dumped by his lover. Rumors of the affair spread at his new post. He seems to be living a lonely life by himself, feeling ashamed of his position. There is no room for sympathy for James, who has never shown a shred of kindness. I hope he accepts God's punishment. I continue to work as usual while going to rehab. I'm lucky that my injuries don't interfere with my job because I work in an office. Once my leg is completely healed, I'm going to start doing sports for fun.
Anna, there's something I want to talk to you about today. Do you show appreciation to your husband, Derek?
Of course, I always appreciate Derek.
But from what Derek tells me, it doesn't seem like your gratitude is coming through. Do you really understand how hard he's working?
What do you mean specifically? I always appreciate Derek and respect his hard work.
Do you really get it? Derek is always the first to arrive at work and the last to leave. Do you understand how dedicated he is?
I know Derek works very hard. I truly appreciate that.
Your appreciation isn't enough. Derek has always been exceptional since he was a child. He was always at the top of his class and respected by his teachers. You should be more proud and grateful to have someone like him.
I understand Derek is exceptional, but I believe mutual respect is crucial in our marriage.
How can you say that? Do you really understand how amazing Derek is? You need to recognize how much effort he puts into working for the family.
I do recognize his efforts, but we have our own way of doing things.
Let me ask you something. Do you listen to Derek about his new job?
Of course. We talk a lot about his new projects and I enjoy listening to him.
That's good. But he seems to be a bit stressed lately. Are you really supporting him properly?
Yes, I'm doing everything I can.
Derek works so hard for the family. You should make sure he can relax more. For example, create an environment at home where he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Yes, creating a relaxing environment is important, so we try to lighten each other's burdens. We also make sure to have a relaxing time together on weekends. We watch Derek's favorite movies and share hobbies together.
That's good, but you should help more with housework, so when Derek comes home tired, he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Of course we share the housework, and I always prepare a warm meal when he comes home. I'm making an effort to ensure he can relax.
By the way, about your family, I've heard some bad things. Did you grow up in a proper household?
My family? What do you mean?
I heard your parents aren't very good people. I'm worried that someone raised in that environment can be a proper wife.
My parents are very good people. I don't know what you've heard, but it's offensive to say that.
And one more thing. You should be careful about your friends. I've heard you have friends who aren't suitable for Derek.
Stop interfering with my friends. I have my own social circle and I want you to respect that.
You don't understand. As Derek's wife, you should live with more dignity. If you can't do that, you're just useless.
But I can't stand having my parents or friends insulted.
Just make sure to be a wife worthy of him.
Anna, I have some news. What's going on?
Well, I visited your house today.
What? You came to our house? You should have told me in advance.
You live in a very nice house, don't you?
What? You came today? I didn't know.
It's because you don't communicate properly with your husband. Even though we came, you didn't try to entertain us. Isn't that just common sense?
I'm sorry, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Don't you talk with Derek? It's not right, living in such a nice house. Not even bothering to listen to your husband. You're like the epitome of a bad wife, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Anna, who do you think you owe for living in such a nice house?
What? Of course it's thanks to Derek.
That's right. But you should be more grateful. Do you really understand how hard he works to provide you with this wonderful life? I told you this before, didn't I?
Well, yes, I am grateful.
You say that, but you need to show it through your actions. You should be grateful to Derek, of course, but also to us, his parents, and to his sister. You owe your current lifestyle to our entire family.
I don't understand what you're saying.
That's why you're hopeless. You can't understand the conversation and you can't read the room. You lack respect for your in-laws.
You don't have to go that far. Mother-in-law, you're misunderstanding a lot. Maybe you misunderstood Derek's words.
What misunderstanding?
About the house and other things.
So, what are you trying to say? If you have something to say, just say it clearly.
All right, I'll say it clearly. You're my mother-in-law, but you have no right to say such things to me. That's my house.
Oh my God! I've heard about it from Derek, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
What are you talking about?
You think everything Derek owns is yours? It's fine to share things as a couple, but don't you feel ashamed forgetting that you live thanks to Derek?
Ashamed? What?
A wife who can't even appreciate her husband is a worthless failure. Derek isn't even happy because he married someone like you. Why don't you just leave?
What? Leave the house?
Yes. Derek said he feels more relaxed when he's with us. So, wouldn't it be better if we lived together?
No, I don't think that's true.
Why not?
We've already refused to live together, and I don't think it's going to happen.
That's not for you to decide.
What?
It's for Derek, the homeowner, and us, his family, to decide. You're just an accessory, right?
I don't think that's correct. As I said before, the house is mine.
Talking to you gives me a headache.
What a coincidence. Me too.
What did you say? How rude. I won't consider you a daughter-in-law anymore. You're not even family.
I see.
You're not related by blood, so you should just leave. Why don't you go somewhere else?
By the way, please make sure to inform me next time you come to our house. I'd like to know as well.
Just ask Derek. It's not my concern.
I suppose that's true. Well, I have nothing more to say to you. Goodbye.
Oh, running away? Fine, but remember this. We are family, and you are just an outsider. Your current lifestyle is thanks to Derek's generosity. Don't think you can manage on your own.
That's not true. I've come this far on my own, and I'll continue to do so.
If that's what you think, do as you please. But one day, you'll regret it. You'll realize we were right.
I won't regret anything. I will cherish my life and move forward on my own. That's my belief.
How arrogant! Without Derek, you'll realize you can't do anything.
Derek is a wonderful person, but I'm also an independent person. We will continue to support each other.
Let's see how long that confidence lasts. In any case, I don't expect anything from you. Do as you please. But if you make Derek unhappy in front of me, I won't forgive you. Remember that.
Yes, Helen. Goodbye. Hey, what's going on? Why didn't you tell me beforehand?
What are you talking about?
It's a problem if you don't tell me.
I said, what are you talking about?
Why did you invite your family over without telling me today?
What do you mean by without telling? It's not a big deal. They're family, so they can come over whenever they want. You don't have to be so concerned.
Yes, it is a big deal. If you're going to invite someone over, at least let me know in advance. I need to prepare. And it's a hassle when people come over suddenly. We should discuss things about the house together, right?
You're my wife, so stop complaining. You keep complaining about everything I decide, and that's why Mom calls you a bad wife. You just need to follow my lead. That's your role as a wife, right?
How can you say that? Are you acting tough because your family came over today? You've no right to call me a bad wife. Whose house do you think this is? This house belongs to both of us, and you can't just make decisions on your own.
Anyway, I'll invite my family over whenever I want. I'm the head of this house, so there's no problem, right? It doesn't matter what you say. You're really a bad wife if you don't like my family coming over.
What? Head of the house? In what way? You don't contribute financially, so don't call yourself the head of the house. Don't make me laugh. I'm the one working and supporting this house, yet you call yourself the head?
Well, you don't have to go that far. I know I'm not working right now, but I'm still the man of the house, right?
I'm saying this because you don't seem to get it otherwise. Do you want to be kicked out? Know your place.
Well, I didn't expect you to get this angry.
From now on, please let me know beforehand, okay? It's troublesome when you make decisions about the house without consulting me. I have my own preparations and plans.
Yes, I understand, but...
But what? Say it clearly.
Nothing. You have an overseas business trip next week, right?
Yes, why? Are you planning to invite your family again while I'm gone? If you do, let me know in advance, okay? I don't want any surprises while I'm away.
Got it.
All right, see you later. Let's cooperate more and work things out together.
Hey, I have some good news. It's the best thing that could happen to me.
Helen, what's going on?
Well, I'm really sorry, but you don't have a place to come back to anymore. Surprised?
That's sudden. What are you talking about now?
We decided to move while you're on your business trip overseas.
What?
Do you hate living with me that much? But your husband decided this. There's nothing you can do about it.
I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. Could you please explain?
Your husband invited me, his parents, and his sister to live here. So I threw away all your stuff. We're going to live here as a family, so we don't need your belongings.
What? You threw my stuff away? How could you do that?
Yes, we decided to live together. But you're free to leave. You don't want to live with us, right? Then you don't need to come back to this house.
You decided to live together without asking me. And you threw away all my things? What were you thinking?
It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, don't come back from your trip.
It's unbelievable how selfish you are. If you really wanted to live with your family, you should have invited us in from the start. You could have just invited Derek to live there, problem solved.
We have a nice house here, so we sold the old one. Thanks to Derek, we get to live in a nice house, so it's great. So we don't need your stuff anymore.
You threw away my belongings? Unbelievable. Throwing away someone else's things without permission? Are you out of your mind? No normal person would do that.
The crazy one here is you. Ignoring my son Derek and living it up overseas with his money.
His money? Living it up overseas? I'm on a business trip.
It's suspicious how often you travel. A mere housewife traveling so much? Well, we don't need you anymore. You're done.
I see.
Derek invited us to live here. He said he wants to live with his family, so don't come back from your trip.
All right, I won't come back.
Yes.
Rest assured, I'll never come back. You'd better start looking for a new place, though.
What? Why? We have Derek's house, so we're fine. You should worry about yourself.
Fine. Then I won't worry about you anymore. Good luck on the streets, you trashy family.
Rude woman! Don't you dare come back.
Of course I won't. You'll regret what you've done very soon.
Anna, why aren't you answering your phone? It's an important matter. Pick up the phone.
What's going on?
Just answer the phone, will you?
What is it with all these missed calls?
Answer the phone.
Derek has also been calling, but I'm not answering. There's a time difference here, so it's rude to call at this hour. I can't believe you're calling at this time.
There are strangers at the house. What's going on? What happened? Why are so many people coming here?
Why? Because the house has been sold.
What? You sold the house? What are you talking about?
To be precise, I gave the go-ahead to the real estate agent we had been talking to.
What nonsense are you talking about? You sold the house? I haven't heard anything about that.
I've been thinking about it for a while. With the divorce coming, I thought I'd sell it quickly.
Divorce? What? So what if you're divorcing? Why do you get to sell the house?
It's obvious. Ask your son. He should know. The house is in my name, so of course I can sell it.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. I wasn't told anything about this.
I told Derek to explain it properly. Maybe his pride got in the way. I don't know.
So this house is really yours, Anna? Not Derek's?
That's what I'm saying. How could an unemployed man afford a house?
What? Unemployed?
You mean to say he didn't tell you that crucial detail either? Wanting to live with family but not knowing the reality? That's just sad.
That's not the point. How is Derek unemployed? Why didn't you tell me something so important?
Me?
If Derek's pride stopped him from telling you, you should have done it for him. Isn't that your role as a wife?
Role? I don't care anymore. We're divorcing and we're no longer related. Do you think it's any use arguing?
Arguing? What do you mean? What are you going to do now?
What do you mean? The house is already in the process of being sold to the real estate agent, so you need to leave. And I'm cutting all ties with you and your useless son forever. End of story.
Wait, where are we supposed to live? We moved in thinking we'd be living here.
That's your problem to figure out. It's not my concern. I had already discussed selling the house, and I'm not responsible for you moving in without consulting me.
Wait, don't be so cold. We're family, aren't we?
No, that's in the past. Goodbye.
Hey, the conversation isn't over yet. Don't hang up.
There's nothing more to discuss with you.
What are we supposed to do? We didn't know the house was sold.
What you do is your problem. It has nothing to do with me.
Don't say that. Please help us. How are we supposed to live?
Well, I could let you stay there, but...
Really? That's very understanding of you, Anna.
If you really want to stay there, you'll have to buy the house.
What?
Otherwise, you'll have to leave.
Buy it? We don't have that kind of money.
Then you'll have to give up. I had already discussed selling the house, and you moved in without permission.
Don't be so cold. I thought the family would help each other.
Family? We have no relationship now. You should solve your own problems.
But even Derek says he wants to live here.
If Derek wants to live here, then you should pool your money and buy the house.
That's impossible.
Then we'll have to sue for trespassing.
Sue us? Please don't do that. We have nowhere else to go.
It's your fault for trying to live in my house without permission.
Please, just let us stay a little longer.
No, it's impossible. You staying here without my permission is against the law.
So, what should we do?
Just leave quickly, before you get sued for trespassing.
Even after all my pleading, it's still no?
Exactly. I don't want to be involved with you anymore, so please leave immediately.
You're really cold-hearted.
If that's what you think, fine. There's nothing more to discuss. Goodbye. After that, my in-laws had no choice but to leave the house. The threat of suing for trespassing must have worked, as they were gone within a few days. Having already sold their old home, They had nowhere to go and ended up moving from one friend or relative's place to another for a while. But they couldn't stay anywhere for long, and eventually had to settle in a rundown apartment. It was likely her haughty attitude that left no one willing to help. As for Derek, his pride prevented him from finding a new job after he lost his previous one. Unable to sustain himself without a job, he ended up living with his mother in the rundown apartment. Both of them couldn't endure the poor living conditions and gradually became mentally distressed. After the divorce was finalized, I focused even more on my career and dedicated myself to my work. As a result, I got promoted and achieved a higher position and income. Now my work is my passion, but I do hope to find someone I can truly love and possibly get married again in the future.
Michelle, I'm sorry to bother you, but can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure. I wonder why you contacted me all of a sudden.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but
What's wrong?
I just don't fit in at my current job. I've been struggling with it for a long time, but I finally submitted my resignation.
Huh? Wait a minute. Resignation? We're going to have a baby in 3 months, you know?
I know.
In 2 months, I'm taking maternity leave, so my income will be reduced. I told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's why I was worried.
We don't live together, so it's going to cost a lot of money for your mother who needs care.
I'm aware of that too, but it's not like I'm the only one sacrificing for it, right?
Sacrifice?
I'm so worried that if I keep working, I'm going to lose my mind. I could put up with it, but I knew if I let it take a toll on me mentally, it would bring a bad effect to our child.
I didn't know that you were so worried about that. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I couldn't tell you because I knew it would cause trouble for you. Especially now that you're pregnant, I didn't want to stress you out.
I see. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I was too busy taking care of myself. I understand your circumstances.
What?
Our environment is going to change a lot from now on. Maybe we should take the plunge and change the environment starting from your workplace. In return, you need to look for another job seriously so that you can find it soon.
I'm glad you understand. I'm truly sorry.
We're a married couple, so we're supposed to help each other in times of need, right? Let's work hard together so that we can have a happy family in the future.
Got it.
Hey Damien, you're still at home today, right? Are you doing well with your job hunting?
Yeah, I'm getting by. I haven't been able to find a company that fits my criteria.
Geez, you have to be serious about finding a job.
I'm seriously trying.
I don't think there's any company that can meet 100% of your criteria. Besides, we're going to have a baby soon. You're going to be a father, so you'll have to put up with a few things.
I know that much.
If you understand, then you should do what you have to do. To me, it doesn't look like you're trying hard enough.
You're working as a caregiver, so for the time being, we're not going to be in need of money. That's why I don't want to rush into deciding on a job.
Huh? Don't be naive.
What?
I'm taking maternity leave soon, remember? And I won't be able to take care of your mother like I used to. That's going to cost us more than before.
Yeah.
Do you really understand our current situation? We need more money, so you will have to earn extra money. Besides, I don't think I can take care of your mother while raising a child. It's my first child, and I need to get used to childcare-related things. For that reason, I need you to get accustomed to your workplace as soon as possible.
I understand.
Of course, I'll have you help out fully when you're home too.
I know.
Anyway, You need to find a job as soon as possible. Damien, are you home?
Yes, I am. How was your checkup?
Well, I think I'm having contractions. I thought my back had been hurting since dawn. They say these back pains are labor pains.
Are you sure? Is it the time for labor?
The contractions are still weak, so I don't think it's going to happen right now. But they say I could stay at the hospital, so I might as well do that. I don't feel comfortable and I'm too anxious to go home.
Maybe that's a good idea. If you stay at the hospital, you'll feel safe and you can be prepared for the labor. I think it's better that way too.
You will be there for the birth, right? That will be reassuring. I'll text you when the contractions are a little stronger, so please be ready to come right away. What's with that reply?
It's nothing.
Damien, my contractions are getting stronger. They're now 15 minutes apart, so please come to the hospital right away. They said the baby will be born within a few hours from now.
Are you going into labor soon?
I don't know about that, but it can happen any time from now, so I need you to hurry.
Hold on a second. I've got some stuff to do. I'm in the middle of doing a task right now, so it might be tough to get to the hospital right away.
What task? I've asked the caregiver to take care of your mother.
I know, but I'm not sure I can accompany you during child labor, so you're going to have to do it on your own somehow. I'll do my best to take care of myself anyway. I'll be there as soon as the baby is born.
You've got to be kidding me. What are you talking about? I'm not confident at all. It's my first time and I'm full of anxiety, so just stay with me, please.
I can't. Besides, it won't do you any good. What's the point of standing by your side doing nothing?
I know, but I need you to stay close to me for the baby too. You need to support me.
I'm at my parents' house right now.
Your parents' house? Why? Your mom's got a caregiver, so don't worry about her.
It's not about Mom. I've got things to do myself.
What things to do? Your wife is in labor. Is that task more important than the birth of our child?
I need to do the task now.
Why now? You've been home all week, unemployed, so you had plenty of time to do it. But why are you starting to do it now?
Don't blame me. I just came up with the idea a while ago. I want to do it before the baby is born.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'll hurry there as soon as I'm done, so just hang in there until then.
That's enough.
What?
I don't need you to be here. I'll call my mother and have her come over.
Okay. I think you will be more comfortable with your mother by your side. By all means, please do so. Sorry, I didn't catch your call.
What have you been up to already? The baby is born. I tried to call you, but I couldn't get through.
Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday, so I got tired and went to bed straight away.
Huh? What the hell were you doing?
I kicked my mother out while you were giving birth.
You kicked her out? What are you talking about? Where is she now? She needs care.
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
They said the caregiver will take care of her at the shelter.
Seriously? Your mother is not a piece of luggage you can get rid of like that.
She can't move on her own, so she's equal to a piece of luggage. She will be a burden for you once the baby is born anyway.
How can you say things like that about your own mother? I've never felt like she's a burden to me. Why did you kick your mother out of the house?
What? I thought we were going to move in here.
Huh? For what? You never told me about that.
I just thought of it yesterday.
What the hell?
You shouldn't have done that.
What are you talking about?
Because you've been threatening me a lot.
When did I threaten you?
You told me to get a job as soon as possible because it costs money to take care of the baby and my mother.
Yes, it costs money, but we can have your mother moving in together with us to solve that matter. Kicking her out is a terrible thing to do.
And you also said you wanted me to take care of Mom.
Of course. She's your own mother. I have to work no matter what, okay?
That's why I kicked Mom out, because I don't like it.
Huh? I don't understand.
If I kick Mom out and live in this house, we don't have to pay rent, right? Our monthly expenses will be cut down considerably. If our expenses are reduced, you wouldn't have to force yourself to work anymore.
That's not the point.
Besides, if Mom's not here, I don't have to take care of her. I can't take care of Mom. If I get rid of her, you and I can devote ourselves to raising our child without any worries.
How selfish you are. She's your own mother, Damien. I've never seen such a cold son like you.
What's the matter with you? Don't speak so high and mighty. If you don't like it, why don't you get out too?
I beg your pardon?
I'm the one who thought of this solution. If you insist so much, why don't you go live with Mom? I can't rush to find a job or take care of Mom. I'm going to live my life in my own pace at this house.
What a person you are. You're just a scumbag.
You have a decent job, so you won't be in trouble. I don't have an income, so I'll be in trouble to get by. I just figured out a way to do it that doesn't cost me any money.
So why don't you just get a job as soon as you can? Kicking your mother out of the house isn't going to solve anything fundamental.
I don't want to rush to find a new job, so that's why I kicked Mom out. Why can't you understand that? I'm keeping the apartment we lived in. When you get out of the hospital, you can clean it up and cancel the lease. I'll stay at my family home rent-free.
I still don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Hey, when are you getting out of the hospital? I haven't received any kind of notice from you yet. I can pick you up if you want me to. I went to all the trouble of getting rid of my mom. I kicked her out and made a life that doesn't cost a dime and involve nursing care. I'm sure you have no complaints, right? You will definitely be able to raise our child in comfort. Hey, reply to me.
What? I don't have anything to say to you anymore.
What do you mean? I go to the hospital and they won't let me see you or the baby. What the hell is going on? When will you be discharged from the hospital?
I'm already out of the hospital with the baby.
Huh? I don't understand. The nurse didn't even tell me when you were discharged.
I was the one who told her to keep that as a secret.
So you didn't even let me visit?
Yeah, I asked them not to let you in.
Why not? I'm your husband and the father of your child.
Father, stop joking. You didn't even accompany me when I went into labor. Also, you didn't take my call when the baby was born. You kicked your mother out of the house just because she needed care. How am I supposed to live with someone who doesn't even work? I can't live with you anymore. Our marriage is over.
Huh? Then where are you now?
I asked my parents to let me stay with them. My parents are truly appalled by your behavior. They don't want a useless son-in-law like you. You dared to kick out your own mother. It's only a matter of time until you kick me and our child out.
Why did you tell your parents about that? I kicked Mom out so I could live together with you guys without paying the rent.
I said that's not the right thing to do for a person who has a human heart. How can you kick out your own mother who needs care and live in peace?
She should just go into a facility or whatever.
If that's the case, did you follow the proper procedures?
Is that really necessary? Don't you have the caregiver to do that for you?
That's not what I'm talking about. Your selfishness. It's not free to put your mother in a facility in the first place. It takes a certain amount of money.
Is that so?
Yes, of course. You don't work, so you have no income. How can you put your mother in a care facility?
Don't talk so high and mighty. I just didn't know.
If you're going to do it, do your research beforehand. You were like that when you quit your job. You acted like a child, saying you didn't want to go to work and just quit right away. You knew I was about to have a baby.
I didn't decide to quit my job right away.
You always say things that suit you. And when the time came, you didn't even get a new job.
Because you were working, right? You're the one who's going to continue working after the baby is born. So there's no need for me to find work as soon as possible.
I'm saying that kind of insensitivity is impossible. You only think of yourself. I can't raise a child with someone who doesn't think about our future together.
Stop messing around and get back here as soon as possible.
Don't you get it even after all this?
Huh?
I want a divorce.
Are you kidding me? Stop it. You want a divorce, but you haven't even let me see our baby? That's too much, right?
How can you say that? You're even worse. You didn't even accompany me during the labor, and you didn't come to see me when the baby was born.
Because you didn't let me visit.
That was after a few days, wasn't it? That's all I am to you, and that's all our child is to you too. I can't even imagine living with you. Anyway, I'm divorcing you.
Don't be so selfish.
From now on, we'll discuss things through our lawyers.
What? Lawyer? Hey, explain to me. You're behind all of these, right? The builder is trying to evict me.
You have no choice then.
Why? This is my house. Why do I have to be evicted?
You seem to be misunderstanding everything.
What?
It's not your house. It's your mother's house.
But it's my house now because I evicted my mother.
I went to see your mother about that.
What?
Your mother didn't want to bother me and the baby, so she wanted me to put her into the care facility.
That's fine. If Mom doesn't come back, then it's totally my house.
When your mother was suddenly kicked out from the house, she quickly went to her bedside drawer and put the deed to the land in her bag.
Deed? What do you mean?
A deed is a document that proves you are the owner of a property. It's issued by the Legal Affairs Bureau to prevent people like you from transferring ownership without permission.
What the hell?
Your mother said she'll sell the house and use the money to pay for her care facility.
Sell the house?
So don't worry. She told me to get a divorce from you.
Huh? What kind of a mother is she?
You're the one who's being a terrible son. You kicked out your mother who needs care. What a thing to do.
I still don't get it. Does that mean the house is for sale?
That's what I'm saying.
I have to get out of here in a week?
If that's what they said, then you need to obey them.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you go where you want? You don't have any children to take care of. And you also don't have a mother to take care of. So you're free to do what you want.
Because I don't work, you know? How am I going to live without an income? Anyway, what did you do with my savings? Did you spend it?
Don't be ridiculous. That joint savings are for our child. But you spent it all while you weren't working. I know that.
Oh no.
There's no way I'm spending our savings for our child.
If I get kicked out of this house, I have nowhere to go. I can't even rent an apartment.
That's what you deserve. I told you to get a real job, remember? You're the one who didn't do it. And to top it off, you kicked your mother out of the house. Looks like heaven has given you the punishment.
Michelle, can't you do something about it? For example, maybe you could reduce the amount of child support. Why don't you work more and earn money for child support?
Huh? How spoiled are you? You really are a jerk. How can you say such a thing? The only thing I'll ask you to do is to fulfill your responsibility as the father of my child.
But how am I supposed to pay for it?
You should work. Morning, noon, and night. You don't even have a mother who'll help you anymore. You'll have to manage on your own. It's undeniably you who have done this to yourself.
It's too hard to bear. I can't work that hard.
Stop blabbering nonsense. You have to give up and look for a job right now.
I can't find a job right away.
Really? It's been more than 3 months since you quit your last job. If you really wanted to work, you'd have found a job by now.
For your information, I'm willing to work, but it's just I haven't found the job I'm really looking for.
That's because you're probably making up your own terms and conditions. Then there's no way you'll find a job.
Huh?
If you can't find a job, then you should get a part-time job or something. You'd better earn money anyway. If you don't, you'll never be able to save enough money for child support. Just make sure you pay for that. The future of our child depends on that.
Oh no. So you don't care about my future?
It's your own fault. You're an adult, so you should take care of yourself. Even your mother did that. Well, I don't think I'll be seeing you again. Please take care of yourself.
Michelle, please don't treat me like a stranger. Don't abandon me, please.
After that, Damien started to pay for child support while holding down a part-time job. But the transfers of the money gradually began to be delayed. Rumor has it that he quit his part-time job after complaining about this and that. Then, he found a new part-time job and quit again, and so on and so forth. His income is not enough to pay the child support. I am so glad that I divorced him when I found out how much of a scumbag he is. However, my relationship with my ex-mother-in-law continues to this day. I regularly take my children to visit her at the facility where she resides. I have been receiving money that she has been steadily accumulating for the sake of her grandchildren. She gave it to me as my child support. So I have not asked Damien for more money. I really wanted to beat the crap out of him, but I thought about my ex-mother-in-law's feelings, so I decided not to do that. I have moved back to my parents' house to spend my maternity leave, but I plan to return to work as a caregiver at the end of the day. I plan to do my best to balance work and childcare.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!